Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Coronation Street death, Emmerdale fire and Hollyoaks' latest exits. The autumn season in Soapland has officially begun. With the evenings getting darker, all of the big shows are ready to compete for our attention by airing some of their most dramatic episodes of the year next week. Soap bosses have been dropping some early teasers on what to expect from next week's episodes. And in the case of EastEnders, there's been an exciting new announcement for what to expect beyond that. Did you miss any big stories this week? Don't worry, as here's our regular Sunday roundup of the biggest announcements hitting the headlines. The week started off on a somber note, with Coronation Street confirming the official details of Paul Foreman's final episode. Paul will pass away on Monday, September 9, as the ITV soap's long-running motor neurone disease, MND, storyline comes to an end. Tragically, Paul's husband Billy is out of the flat when his health starts to deteriorate further, creating uncertainty over whether they'll get to spend Paul's final moments together. Speaking this week about his final scene, Peter Ash, who played Paul, commented, "The other cast members are giving those beautiful goodbyes, and I've got to pretend to not hear it. And especially once he does pass, it's that thing of trying not to breathe at all, which gets a bit tricky after a while. But the scene in general, it was just a beautiful way to end it. Obviously, I'm not going to give anything away apart from that, but it was great to have all my favorites there in my last scene." The exciting EastEnders returns just keep coming, with news dropping this week that Louisa Litton is reprising her role as Ruby Allen for an upcoming stint. Ruby was last seen in November 2021, when she bowed out shortly after revealing that she was pregnant with Martin Fowler's child. Martin didn't believe her, so it's high time to revisit that unresolved plot point and find out what happens next. Louisa, who has already started filming her first scenes, said this week, "I am thrilled to have been asked back to the square to revisit Ruby once more and to shed some light on what the past 3 years have been like for her during her time away from Walford. I've always loved playing Ruby, as there is never a dull moment, and I cannot wait for everyone to see what Ruby has in store." Emmerdale has seemed a little less reliant on huge stunts this year, with dramatic moments like car crashes now tending to take place off camera. It turns out that Dale's bosses may have been saving the budget for next week's high-stakes fire scenes, which see a blaze take hold in one of Maura Dingle's barns amid her latest row with Ruby Fox Milligan. The blaze forms part of the ongoing mystery surrounding Maura's health, as she lashes out and accidentally creates the dangerous situation when she thinks she can see visions of her late nemesis Emma Barton. Maura and Ruby will both be left in danger as the flames spread, while Kane, John, and Mackenzie will be involved in the tense rescue scenes. Beth Cordingley, who plays Ruby, recently shared, "I've done lots of stunts before, but never with fire. I was quite nervous about it, to be honest, but there were hundreds of people doing it. There were loads of firemen, which was very exciting. There were stunt people and people doing the fire stuff. Everyone was so experienced and in control and kept checking if we were okay and felt safe. At one point, a big pillar which was on fire had to fall really close to me. I was obviously looking a bit worried, so the next time I looked up, there were 2 stuntmen. Both were saying, 'We will put ourselves between you and the pillar if it get too close to you.' They'd obviously seen me looking slightly nervous." Team Digital Spy were very sad to see the last remaining Cunninghams bow out from the Hollyoaks village this week, as Cindy and Tom fled from the danger posed by ruthless gangster Dave Williams. Cindy's exit had been highly publicized in advance, while fans only knew that Tom was leaving when his final episode dropped on Channel 4 streaming. Digital Spy caught up with Ellis Hollins, who plays Tom, for an exclusive, in-depth chat about his departure, which you can read right here if you missed it earlier in the week.